it's your girl Lala. We back with another video today. This video is based on the difference between my heat press tumblers. So as you all may have seen in the last video I did, on my new heat press tumbler I used it was an epic fail. I did not like that tumbler. For all that money, so I reached out to the company. I got more advice, so we're going to give it a second try. So we're going to compare that tumbler to my other auto tumbler, and I'm going to show you the difference of the reason why I bought the new tumbler, because it's supposed to make life more easier. They're both automatic tumblers, but one is a official order. How can I say? You have to see it to watch it. It's an automatic tumbler where it really do a whole 360 on its own. So you place the tumbler in. When you place the tumbler in, after it presses one side, the tumbler automatically turns without me have to turn it myself, and then it press the remainder. So in the second tumbler press that I bought, because this is like my third one, so I'm gonna say yeah. So my original auto tumbler that I bought, that one, what makes it an auto tumbler is it opens and closes on its own without you have to do it. So it's like once you place the cup in there, you still have to rotate it. So once it pressed the first go, you have to still rotate it the 360 yourself. So that you cannot like walk away from the press, things like that. You can, but you have to keep in mind of the timing and get back to turning and things like that. And sometimes you're trying to do 2 and 3 projects at the same time. Even if it's sitting right in front of you, you want to be able to have your hands free where you can do something else. You could be cutting this or whatever it might be. You get me? Whatever it may be. So that's what this video is. That's what this video is going to be about today. Which tumbler is the best, and which tumbler is the best for your business, your crafting, and yeah, and so that's what this is going to be about. So I'm going to wrap the design, the 2 tumblers. We're going to wrap the 2 tumblers, and then we're going to turn them both. We're going to turn them on. And I'm not going to say we're going to do it on which one does it first, but we are still time to see how long each tumbler takes to press the tumbler. So we're going to do one at a time. So we're going to start off first with the original one, and then we're going to come back with the new one. So guys, make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure you leave your comments down. You know I love meeting y'all down in the comments so we could talk about this. We could discuss this. And we're going to see what's best for me, gang. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to see what's best for me, gang. So until then, I'll meet y'all back at the point. So we're going to turn on the heat press. As you see, we're going to turn it on. And we're going to see how long it takes to heat up to the correct temperature. So as you see, it's already set for it's heating up 70 seconds. So this one is going to rotate at 70, but I have to rotate it. So I'm gonna show you. So we're gonna see how long this takes. So it has to reach 3, I believe it's 370, or I think it's 370. We'll see when it hit. It's already set. So it's heating up, and then the time is there. So this one rotates at 370 for 70 seconds, and then you're supposed to turn it and rotate it again. But being that this not a big tumbler, so you figure that maybe you don't really have to rotate it. You can just let it close it right back and just let it do its thing, because it closes all the way on these. I do notice that. And what I do is I do use a piece of butcher paper, and I used it because it makes it easy to rotate the tumbler and slide it out. So normally I would kind of cut it down a little bit because I really don't need so much of, because they're not, I'm doing 12-ounce tumbler cups. Actually, this probably would be even good, but I just make sure, but I'm just doing it also to cover my surface just in case it bleeds, because sometimes the sublimation ink bleeds through the paper. So that's why sometimes it's good not to skip and be skimpy with your product when when you make this thing, especially for customers. You want to use the best quality that you can. So sometimes it's best not to use, the, I don't want to call it poor quality, because all the paper, all of it does its job. It's just that some of them, how can I say it? How can I say it? How can I say it? It's just some of the papers, the ink bleeds through, and some of it don't. That's the best way I can describe it. So let's see where we at. It's at 290, 295. It's getting there. It's getting there. So we just timing it to see how long it's going to take. And then we're going to press it. And then we're going to compare the tumblers. See which one did the best job and which one you would go with. So it's at 310. It's almost there. All I'm doing is just going back around my tape. I feel like I need some more on the bottom. I'm just going back around my tape. I think it's almost there, guys. Yep, it's almost there. I gotta go grab my other roll of painter tape. It's almost there, guys. It's at 340. And you wanna make sure, I usually use my squeegee, and I would, because this is where the seam is at, and I would take it, but I'm using my finger, and I'm just pressing it, like rubbing it down to make sure that it's there, nice and tight on the seam. So we at 355. I'm trying to see. Okay, 360. And I think that's it. I think that's the timing. I'm going to give it a few seconds. If it doesn't move after that, yep, that's it. 375. You see that? So I'm going to bring it a little closer so you guys can see that. 375. As you see, 375. And then it's going to be 70 seconds. So I'm going to turn it this way now. So that way it can press. Well, actually, maybe I can turn it. Let me see if I could turn it this way so y'all can see when it open and close. that's what we do. I turn it like this, guys. So that way y'all can see when it open and close. And remember I told you I'm going to use the paper. And this is where. So I'm going to put that facing this way. So now I'm going to slide it in. As you see, it's in. I'm going to hit close, which is an R on it for close. And as you see, it literally closes all the way. Let me see if I can show y'all. You see, it literally closes like basically all the way. So I really don't have to turn it, but I'm just going to still turn it a little bit, just in case that slight little bit right there. You just never know. So we're still timing it, right? We're going to still time it. So once it stops, I'm going to stop this camera, because this is the one I'm using over on the side to record it, to see how long each one take and then which one is the best one. And you're going to judge it right along with me. So this one is about to open. And then this, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about when I say I have to manually rotate it. That's why I say I don't have to rotate it, because this is not a thick mug like the other one, so it closes all the way. The other ones, it closes tight, but it doesn't close. It still have like a little type of opening. So this is why I use the parchment paper. So I can slide it out a little bit, just a little bit, and then with the glove. And remember, I turned it that way, so now I would do a 360. So now I'm turning the tape toward me this time. Then I'm going to slide it back in. Hold on. Come on now. The button was stuck, sorry. So now we're going to let it rotate. And then, remember, this is the Polo. So we know we use the Htvront to do the Polo. The Htvront is what we use for the Polo. So it has 35 seconds left. And I just want to know what you'll think of it. Like your ins and outs of it, everything. Because this one right here, right? The Htvront is good. I love it. I love it. I paid, I want to say, because I got it when it first came out, so I paid roughly like about, we're going to pull this out. It's done. We're going to pull it out. We're going to set that to the side. I'm going to turn this off. So that's turned off. We go into, so I could turn that one. So I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to turn on tumbler number 2. And we're going to take it from here. All right, guys. So we back. And now we have, I'm not going, we taped the second mug. So, guys, I haven't used yellow tape in probably almost 2 years. I don't use yellow tape. This is actually the tape that came with this heat press, right? I don't use yellow tape because some of the yellow tape, they have different tapes, and I didn't know that until after using it a couple of times. Like, the heat resistant tape. Some of it is like heat resistant, and then some of it is I can't explain it. It's just like a yellow tape. It's supposed to be heat resistant, so it's supposed to work with like when you pressing stuff, right? But it don't, and that's why you see a lot of people complain about when they pressing, they have like the yellow, like sometimes when you press it, like the tape actually go through it. It gives you like yellow, it leaves like yellow lines and things like that on your tumbler, like it literally pressed through. So I don't know if that's going to be the case with this. I hope it's not. I hope this is a good tape because I I don't even I have to see where I put my tape at. I just bought some tape, some blue tape. I like the blue tape and the clear tape. So we're gonna see. So now um so with this one right here on the side, we're gonna turn it on. As you see, it's turned on, right? Let me adjust that. Let me adjust the light so it don't be so bright on y'all. So it's heating up. Hold on, let me get that. So it's on 1, right? For 60 seconds. Let me see what my pressure is on. Let me see. Let me see what the pressure is on. Um, 360. That's not what we're looking for. Okay, it's for 60 seconds. So this is what they recommended for the pressure. I feel like maybe, no, take it. Um, hmm. No, maybe I need to bring it down. No, we're going to take it up. I'm going to take it up. And I'm going to see. No, I said up, right? So that's for that. I don't know how to stop it. I guess that's it. Um, yeah. So I just want to see something. No. So we're going to go back to settings. Um, you know what I did? Now I realize I know what I did. Okay. So that's 1. That's the first one. We're going to bring it back down. Oh, back to 60. And then we're going to bring that up. No, up. So let me see. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So we've been playing with it, doing the so, what you call them? Oh, let me get the tumbler. I almost forgot. Let me put this in here. Remember, they recommend you to put a tumbler. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. But the thing is hot. But they recommend you to put like a tumbler in the inside the heat press while it's heating up. That's another thing that I don't like about that. Like, why do I have to put a cup in here? Like, make it make sense. Why do I gotta put a cup in here? So you gotta put a cup in, and when you turn it on, as it's heating up, you have to put a tumbler, a mug, or something in there while it heats up. They say they recommend you to do that because it helps the tumbler last a little longer. Even though after, I don't think I said, I think it said, I don't know if it's 3 to 4 or 4 to 6 months. They send you like the extra. Where did I put the bulbs at? They send you like the extra bulbs that you use, like extra few bugs that you put in, like they want you to change it yourself. So you gotta screw like over by the where the cord is at. You have to open like screw that, and that's where the bug up. Y'all know me. I'm not with all that. So it is what it is. So is okay. Is that the heat that is supposed to be at 360? So we're gonna take the cup out. That's the empty cup. So you see the lining. So I'm going to put the lining toward, so as you see, you don't see the lining there, right? Boom. So we're going to press it, and as you see, it doesn't close all the way, but it closed enough. And now we're going to see how long this one takes. But like I said, guys, I did use the yellow tape that I'm not a big fan of, because this I never really used. This tape, I stopped using it. I was using this tape when like 3-4 years ago, when I was using my making my mugs and stuff. I would use this, right? And when I would use this, I would I don't know, I was using so much. Like I said, it's a difference. They have some tape that's heat resistant, and then you have some tape that's not. And I started mixing the tape because I was getting so much of the tape. Because a lot of the purchases you buy, they will send you like rolls of the tape, and that should be a red flag right there, because they keep sending you like certain rolls of tapes and stuff. Okay, so you see, now you see what I said. Now you see it turns by itself, so I don't have to do nothing. And then you're going to press for the next 60 seconds. So this one is 360 for 60 seconds. So this one is 360 for 60 seconds. 360 to 60 seconds. Now we're going to take this out. Ooh. And we're going to let it cool off. All right, Lala gang. After all of that, now we back, and we're going to see which one it is, gang. You're gonna let me know which one it is. Remember, this was the first one, so we're gonna unveil this one. This was the second one. So this is with the Htvront, and we're gonna see how this one came out. I'm not gonna prolong it and trying to, you know how some people have you waiting and you be like, mm-mm, we not doing all of that. Okay, so I can already tell you this one, like I said, always the best, but right here, that's my fault because if you see like the way I cut the paper on the top and then I tried to pull it up like so to come all the way to the thing, but I cut the paper too short. But this one, yeah, this one is a go. Minus that, and that's my error, so I can't even be mad. Can't be mad. Can't even be mad, guys. Can't even be mad. Like I said, yeah, the way I put the paper on this one. Not put on it, but the way I cut it. So that's one. We're going to set that there. And this is two. I'm praying that this one works because, like I said, it's less work for me, and I did do a little extra step, praying that it worked. So we're gonna see if it works. Let me move this over a little bit more. Let me pull this back so you can still see it. Praying that it worked. I hope it worked, guys, because I did do a little extra step. Here we go. It's still pretty, but no, it's still at the bottom and it's still giving me that little, you can't see it, but it's at the very bottom, which is not bad. And maybe I could have did it a little longer. So what I did do is on the top and the bottom, I pressed it like I would do in my mug press, my Cricut mug press. I usually like do the top and then do the bottom. So it's actually not bad. I'm a little more satisfied, but yeah. And like once again, it's the way I cut it. So yeah, it's the way I cut it. So you're telling me, you see, this is what's the problem going to always be with me. It's the ghosting at the bottom. And that's from the auto tumbler. This one is my favorite. Even though I still have a little bit ghost in there, but that's because if you see it was coming out, it didn't press long enough. So they both did about the same. You just have to work on your pressure and your temperature. So with the Htvront, it really doesn't have too much of a thing that I know of where you can adjust the temperature. But yeah, because you see like at the bottom where it didn't, the ink is still there. The ink is still there. So yeah, it just needs. I'm gonna work on the pressure because I did tighten the pressure, made it a little tighter, and that's a big difference from the other mugs. And then I do want to bring another thing to light. So the reason why I'm doing it and I'm testing it, because these are colored mugs. So a lot of times you will see a lot of people press mugs and they'll press like a white design, like type. So nothing wrong with that, and you have something down that's like that. But a lot of people, do full color mugs, so you don't want the ghosting and stuff around here. So when they do that's like this one. So for instance, so this is the cowboy. So you see, you wouldn't see like the ghosting and things. It wouldn't have no ghosting around here in the top because there's no coloring. It's white. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's like another thing too. You just have to be on the lookout for. But guys, you'll let me know what y'all think. Leave your comments down below. I like them both. Still, I still like them both, and I will be giving these away. Well, actually, this one think I'm going to keep and take it to work, and I'll use it as my water. Already have my coffee one, so I think I'm gonna take this one and use this one as my water for my water. Or even might just make it another use as a wine cooler. I love it though, guys. You see that? Look at that. And that was the hand. So that's what I said. The way I cut it, yeah. I wish I would have got that part too in it, but yeah. And it do have some of my some of my saying for the vision board. I love it, guys. I love it. Vision boards. Learn to say no. Self-care. Yes, yes, yes. Apply myself for brand deals. And that I did. That I did. And it's working. So yeah, different things. But I love this. 2025. This is nice, guys. 2025 bingo. Bingo vision board. I love it. And then we're not going to leave the polo. Ralph Lauren, we're not going to leave you. We're not going to leave you. But like I said, I just the ghosting. So that we're going to have to work on. But other than that, guys, I like them. Especially this one. I love this one. So y'all let me know what y'all think. You'll leave your comments down. And we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. And yeah, I love it, guys. I love it. Polo. Yeah, I love it. So like I said, I'll meet you down in the comments, guys. So until the next video, y'all stay safe, y'all stay blessed, and just know, Lala again, I love y'all. And I really do. When I say that, I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank y'all for always rocking with me. Thank y'all for always being there, being honest. And I take everybody suggestion to the heart. So, thank you.